Hey traders, just wanted to look at VeChain doing things today. All right, on the chart, just wanted to look at maybe a new interpretation and really just wanted to talk about the uptrend we are in on VeChain to the US dollar tether, not the BTC pair. It is not looking near as good. It's actually really bad. I mean, it's old all-time lows. It's like below them. So I mean, I don't think we should go into it too much. Let's just look at the US dollar tether pair. And because, I think our community, it seems pretty real that Bitcoin could be in a reaccumulation zone, right? With what it's doing, its price action. I mean, of course it's up for debate, but we're making higher lows right now. We're really just barely selling off after we hit the 8,300 overhead resistance. So Bitcoin really looking pretty decent right now. It's gonna be range bound for a minute. I love this. I'm so happy we just haven't dumped yet. That's a great sign. But I digress from Bitcoin. We'll talk about it more in the live stream today. I just want to look at VeChain and really my equidistant channel. Okay, anchor point 1 on the bottom, 2 on the bottom. And when I did that, my third anchor point was really here. But then when I lined it up, look what happened. It touched here perfectly and really touched this wick perfectly, all right? And so with that being said, equidistant channels, man, it's all about that confirmation within, right? We have the 75% trend line, the heart line, 25% trend line. I mean, look, 75% trend line, heart line, and then you got the 25% trend line, resistance, support, and then heart line resistance, and then you run up, you sell off, heart line support, you run up, 75% resistance, you sell off, double bottom at the 25% trend line, you ran up, and then you sold off. Actually, you can barely see it. You rallied back up to make a lower high in your previous high, used the 75% trend line as resistance, sold off. Now you're bouncing off the heart line as support. It's beautiful, man. Oh, but some people, too many lines, man, too many lines. These lines help us understand how to anchor, all right? Like, without these lines in here on an uptrend, we might be off anchoring somewhere else, okay? Sometimes it lines up perfectly like it did 1 and 2 and then 3, but then it's like one, boom, it's like perfect, right? But you're not always going to get that luxury on assets when you're trying to draw trends. And remember, what do we draw these channels for? These show like we are confined within the parameters of a trend, and when the trend is upsloping, it's an uptrend, it's a bullish trend. So we're in an uptrend right now, making our journey to, I think, the golden zone up here, because there's only one discernible swing high to low. All right, we're just on the way up. Currently right now, kind of forming on the 4-hour a descending triangle. Not really what you're looking for in the short term, but as you can see with the uptrend, the parameters of the uptrend, there's plenty of room to sell off if you truly wanted to. All right, no big deal if you did. It doesn't mean if we sell off we're bearish. It just means that you're running further down into the uptrend, right? And so that's okay, man. And if it did sell off, measure moves, right? Upside, downside. I mean, I'm not using the wick. It doesn't make sense. You know what makes sense? Using the candle high close here, and all these candle closes and wicks, they're perfect, right? Good example right there. So if it did sell off, does it matter? Not too much. I don't think it's going to break the trend. It would put your trend in jeopardy, potentially, the uptrend. It would put you literally right at the bottom if it sold off immediately. But as we know, it's a moving target, and candles keep going to the right, so it might not be like that. It might be like this or something, whatever. But that's pretty interesting, right? That a measure move of this descending triangle sell-off would put us at the bottom of the channel, and that might be your lowest risk entry. But please understand that even though we have that, upsloping support, some people would look at this like, we could be range bound right now. Like, we broke out of a downtrend, right? We certainly did, and this was, like, I think the main last overhead resistance right here of this whole structure before we broke it. All right, and then we created ourselves a resistance up here. So we have like a support resistance going on, horizontal line. So we're confined between a horizontal line range too. It seems like we could be developing it. We could never sustain prices up here. You clearly see big sell wall up at 79% of 1 cent. Okay, so falling down here, you probably don't want to fall below 57.46, because it's a resistance, now support, double bottom, confirming this being the bottom for a time before it's begun to sell off. This was just a trade, like measure move was hit of the double bottom. So it come right back down, and so your lowest risk areas for VeChain to the US dollar are going to be at that 57.60 area. Okay, that would be like measure move territory. That'll also be support territory for a long. Okay, so where you are right now, you're in the middle of the uptrend, right? You're at the heart line. So you flip a coin, this could, if it wanted to, it could run to the upside from here or downside. So when you're in an uptrend, you're always looking for those low risk, high reward opportunities. Those are normally at the bottom of the uptrends. Okay, so we're not quite there, are we? So it's going to take time, but look for this area down here. If you're looking to get VeChain at the best value, this is the area. But we know in time VeChain, whether it goes down to that area or not, again, we know that VeChain wants in time to hit between 94.745% of 1 cent to 1.3 cents, because that is, again, the golden zone from your only swing high to low, the 38% retrace to the 62% retrace. Okay, so, and we're in an uptrend right now. All right. That's it, man. Okay, so if you enjoyed this quick analysis of VeChain, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Please leave a comment in the description below. Yeah, that's it, man. So I will see y'all. I go live twice a day, 6 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern. Check me out if you're new. Till next time, respect the T.